what would Jesus do? I remember even kids wearing bracelets with that. Shirts that said, what would Jesus do? Posters, banners inside of churches. What would Jesus do? Well, let's ask the question, what would Yeshua actually do? Matter of fact, let's go beyond that. What did he do? What did he do? John 14:15 says this, if you love me, keep my commandments. Yeshua is talking here. If you love me, keep my commandments. Matthew 23:1 says, then Jesus said to the crowds and to his disciples, the teachers of the law and the Pharisees sit in Moses' seat. So before I go any further, let's talk about this. John 14:15 says this. Yeshua is talking. He says, if you love me, you will do exactly what I tell you to do. You will keep my commandments. Now the question is begging, which commandments? Well, let me ask you a question. If you believe that Jesus is God and he is the Word made flesh that created all of the heavens and the earth, then he wrote them all, ladies and gentlemen. He is the Word. He wrote all of them. He could not have wrote some, and his Father wrote some. He is the Word. He is the Torah made flesh. He is the reason for the season, if you will. And he said, if you love me, you will keep my commandments. Now watch what the next commandment is very carefully. Matthew 23. Then Yeshua said to the crowds and to his disciples, which is you, the teachers of the law and the Pharisees sit in Moses' seat, called the Bema seat. So you must obey them and do everything they tell you, but do not do what they do, for they do not practice what they preach.
Come and join us as we travel back in time 4,000 years ago to discover exactly where the holidays of Christmas, Easter, and even Valentine's Day come from. Why do we celebrate the birth of Jesus on December 25th? Whose birthday really is on December 25th? Where did we come up with December 25th? Where did the star on top of the Christmas tree come from? Where did the Christmas tree itself come from? Where did St. Nicholas come from? Are we sure that St. Nicholas even existed? Have you ever wondered where the famous phrase, ho, 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 comes from? It comes from the late 1600s when they used to have plays, and before the devil would come on stage, he would announce himself by saying, ho, ho, ho. Did you know that original Santa's elves weren't little guys that made toys? They were Krampus demons that would punish the children if they weren't good for that year, while St. Nicholas would give them gifts if they were good. Who is the Easter Bunny? Where do we get Easter eggs from? Why do we celebrate Easter on the first Sunday after the vernal equinox? Did you know that Christmas was illegal in the United States until the mid-1800s? Can we celebrate these holidays according to the Bible? This is by far the most popular video on the internet on the history of Christmas and Easter. This video has changed hundreds of thousands of people's lives, and it will change your life too.